much did ULTY pay me last week in dividends? It's not much, but hey, let's take a look. This portfolio sits at $4,669. Honestly, I was down a lot for a long time on this portfolio, but once I started playing with the high dividend paying cover call ETFs and with margin, my results have come up, drastically. Now, this isn't financial advice. I am not saying that's what made it happen, but hey, the results are right there. Now, ULTY for today closed at $575. I know there was a major drop last week, and I read somewhere that the drop was due to I think it was a big whale that sold some shares overnight after hours, and that made the stock or the ETF go down drastically overnight. And so some people panicked, and before market could open, they sold some of their shares, and so it made it look even worse. But then once, some of the investors, some of us out there started seeing that price go drastically down, we started coming in heavy. So honestly, I don't think anything's wrong with ULTY as of right now. I don't think anything that affects the stock or the ETF has come out, and, that's what caused it. I think it was just a whale that sold overnight. Some people panicked, sold before market opened, and it really didn't affect it. It is back up to $575 before the drop. Or I think it's back up to somewhere around before the drop took place. So with my position here, I got 220 shares, 220.74. Market value is $1,269.27 for an average cost of $6.05. So today I made a little bit on the return, but total return I am down almost 5%. Down $66.73. And so when you take a look at something like ULTY, you have to know, you don't come into ULTY expecting the stock price to go up, right? This isn't one of those ETFs. This isn't one of those securities that will, buy now, 6 months later, you make, a certain percentage and then you sell. You get into this for income, right? You get into this and you don't pay too much attention to the price movement. Rather, you pay attention to the income that it will provide in the form of dividends. So in this portfolio, at the time that I got the dividends, I had 203 shares, 203.38 shares. And the dividends were 10 cents per share, giving me a total of $20.34. I do have a recurring order for ULTY. I buy about $100 every week. Now, I don't know if I'm going to up those $100 to maybe $200 a week, or if I'm just going to do two separate orders of $100 each at two different points throughout the week. So something like Tuesday and Thursday or something like that. But nonetheless, for the foreseeable future, I will be adding shares nonstop every chance I get. Again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, right? I'm just a guy on social media that loves dividend investing. So please do your own research, your own due diligence on whether or not ULTY or even some of the other stuff that YieldMax provides is something that it's going to benefit your portfolio or benefit your goals. So if you're going to take something away from this, just realize that these holdings are very, very risky. They're not for everybody, all right? If you are somebody that likes to see your portfolio go up in the green all the time and you don't like the negatives and you don't like seeing red, stay away from it, honestly, because you will see those dips, right? You will see those dips. But as a dividend investor, as someone like me that loves investing in dividends, I don't really care too much about the price movement. I care more about the dividends, that dividend safety, how much they're going to give me tomorrow, how much they're going to give me next month, right? So keep that in mind. That's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember, keep dollar cost averaging, keep investing. Until next one, take care.